What's up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Last night we just hit chapter 9. Oh, well, this one takes us all the way to Edge Knot City. This is gonna be exciting. Alright. There's gonna be ghosts, there's gonna be weather. There's gonna be bad conditions. Nothing we're not used to these days.
Sam. Edge Knot City, the last piece of the puzzle. You'll need more than just a qubit to link this one up, though. You'll also be required to supply a network activation key. Anticipating terrorist interference, we held on to it for safekeeping. It's been sitting in that distro center gathering dust. Until now. Collect it at the terminal and take it to Edge Knot City. Luckily for us, the automated systems at the distro center there still seem to be operational. So once the key is entered, it should automatically interface with the backbone network. A word of caution, Sam. The activation key has a unique identifier. If anything happens to it, you can't just print a new one. It's one of a kind. Irreplaceable. And for the love of all that's holy, don't lose it. And don't go breaking it either. You hear me, Sam? If ever there was a delivery not to fuck up, it's this one.
Oh
We're all
boy.
counting on you.
That makes me think this is a very serious mission.
Remote detonation grenade launcher. Launches explosive projectiles, as you may have guessed. Can be used in conjunction with a variety of rounds depending on your needs. And yes, said rounds are indeed detonated remotely and at your discretion after firing.
Dr. Mono, hello. Yes, Leafeon, I am really concerned, actually. I think this is gonna be a very dangerous mission.
Order assigned.
Clearly, Rock, you should do whatever you want to do, my friend. Alright, this is going to be really tough because I can't lose this network activation key, and I have a really bad feeling. We're getting into the hard part of the game right now, I think. Everything that I've seen has indicated that we are going to be in some real crap. This looks quite scary. Really smart place for a generator. I wish I would have gotten here first. Alright, boys. A lot of destroyed gear here, telling me that this is very, very bad territory. It's all very rough terrain, too. Oh, how am I going to do this? The emotes are coming any day now, gang. Trust me on that. I know you've waited long. Trust me, it's worth the wait. Bachamano, I don't think there are any ziplines back here. This is advanced BT territory. This is land directly influenced by Higgs. Batteries are almost dead. We're almost there. Whew. This is a large, very nasty area. Okay. Edge Knot City is going to be ours.
Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, well, I'm concerned we're going to see what Die Hardman's part in the plot here is soon, I'd think.
Valid activation key confirmed. Interfacing with NOT network.
Jerry Bear says Postal Service the game. I would say that that is a horribly reductive assessment of this game. As I would call, like, you know, Dark Souls sword swinging the game. But, to each their own. We did it. West Coast, baby. Ooh, the quadruple rocket launcher. That sounds fun. Also sounds very endgame for a weapon.
We've done it, Sam. The chiral network now spans the entire continent. Our nation is whole again. Reborn as the United Cities of America. If terrorists or whoever else strike at us now, even if they succeed in destroying the knot, the network will endure. Everything passes through the beach now, and the beach will keep us together. But we can't rest yet. You still have one more job to do, Sam. A new nation needs a new leader. And only one woman has what it takes to succeed Bridget Strand. A woman destined from birth to inherit this legacy. Emily. She's out there, and she needs
Hey, Jay Bear, it's all good.
Bring her home, Sam.
You are
And keep an
absolutely
eye
entitled to your
out for
opinion.
Higgs.
What's up, buddy? How's it going?
He could be zeroing in on her as we speak.
We're on chapter
Now
9.
that Edge City's linked up, she should be getting ready to head to your private room. So check yourself in and sit tight.
Where the primary antagonist, Higgs, is the name of the chapter. And we've also taken on and seen many BTs so far. I assume this is going to be a very BT-filled chapter, knowing what Higgs has to bring to this game. The Lord of Gamers. I don't know if this is a Lord of Gamers game, but I do think it's a very fun and interesting game.
You came for me. I knew you would. Sam, it's me.
Emily?
Yeah, that's Troy Baker,
I need to tell you something.
primary antagonist.
I am the extinction entity.
Chiral density increasing rapidly.
Oh,
Contact.
shit.
Combat preparations strongly advised. Repeat. Contact with unidentified entity imminent.
Combat strategy. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be. I don't even have the boo head on today, Jabber. Play to forward gaming. It changes from monster after you visit the Timefall farm. You get monster for all the tables in the game up until the time you go to the Timefall farm. Alright. Let's go check out the source of this nastiness, shall we? Nomads is super cool in this game, Jer Bear. His role is kind of disconnected from what's going on in the main game, though. Captain Cypher, we just heard a strange noise and said that combat preparation strongly advised, so I'm guessing it's going to get real lit real fast here.
Have a pleasant journey.
Now that's a BT.
Everything I needed, Sam. A complete chiral network. Spread all across America. Connecting all them precious little knots. I got the whole world in the palm of my hand. I'm only 5. We've had 5 mass extinctions, each caused by an extinction entity. And now it's time for number 6.
Now, I'm not talking about the death of a few dozen species, no. This
This is the granddaddy of them all. BT antimatter voiding out all life as we know it. And it wouldn't be possible without a Boy Scout like you, willing to make us whole again.
What do you say? Come on!
Time to meet your ender. Homily?
Sam.
The great work is nearly complete. Every knot is joined. Soon, I will merge them and all mankind's beaches into a single shore. And then will come an extinction like no other.
Jerry, the babies just act as a
More massive
bridge between the worlds.
than any before it. The last. This is my purpose.
What the hell they do to you?
The last stranding. My reason for being. The first was nothing more than a prelude.
Surely you figured it out by now.
Dooms? People like us? She's the source of it all! Nightmares that haunt us, the visions of an inescapable future. Sound familiar? Happy fucking doomsday, Sam! Fuck you!
Sam. Don't you get it?
You can speed this up or slow it down, but you cannot stop what we've started.
Even if you beat me,
You can't save her. this is a done deal.
Man, this game is weird.
Can you see this?
Not everyone has a baby, Jer Bear, no. Hi, Tetsudo. As you can see, you've arrived just in time. And I should have brought more rocket launchers.
The game resume. Come on. Let's have some fun.
Shit, my power gloves got destroyed.
You should see it.
Yeah, Conan being here would be great. Damn it! I thought I was doing pretty good, but then he destroyed the... I don't know how he destroyed the thing I was, like, on. That really sucked. You better still have all that damage on him. Why does this mouse cursor keep coming back in this fight? It's really annoying. Is there a way to shut it off? Does anybody know? And hey, welcome everybody in chat. Thanks for being here. It looks like we're going to have a lot of action this evening. Well, I don't see it. Philly, you're just in time.
the final mass extinction.
Yes, the flying crabs are part of the Stranding, yes, just so you know. Oh, yeah, it's a little weird, Gavin, but actually it makes a lot of sense if you gotta follow it. But yes, it does make sense. Yeah, that's a heck of a fight against a BT. I don't think we're out of the woods yet by a long shot, but that was a cool fight. I'm glad all those other players sent me grenade launchers. I definitely should have taken more grenade launchers into that fight, like a whole rack of them. It's okay, Gavin. Trust me, it's gonna be okay.
I'm late.
I mean, you got the gist of what's going on here. You can see this right now. What's going on here is a classic good guy, bad guy confrontation, with a little extra cerebral element.
She's fine. Extinction's on hold for now.
Let her go!
All that for repatriating. What a waste.
Uh-oh. Now it's really on.
Well, we'll pick this up when you're done dying.
Heads!
I'll see you on the beach for the grand finale.
Ugh.
Damn it! Higgs took her to the beach. We can't let him get away. There has to be a way you can catch up to her. Hurry, Sam. You know what's at stake. If you don't stop Higgs, you'll use Emily to bring about this doomsday of his, and everything we achieved will be for nothing.
Alright, does it tell me where to go? It doesn't tell me where to go. What? Let's get some weapons, I guess. Alright, that should be good, right? Now it probably wants me to rest in the private room, because that's always what it wants, right? Try that. If that doesn't trigger, we'll just try walking outside, which will trigger whatever event needs to trigger, I'm sure. Well, I gotta get to the beach, Captain Cypher, and generally, I go to the beach when I go to my private room. But that did not happen here.
Have a pleasant journey.
That big BT dropped tons of chiral matter.
Let's get a move on.
I don't actually know what the game wants me to do here. But I wager it wasn't that.
I'm sorry, Lou. Amelie. Amelie. It's Amelie.
Yeah, Dr. Mono, that's not a terrible idea.
Eyes open, dumbass. Okay. Come on, Sam. Think. They're on the beach. So how are you gonna get there?
I'm sure the game will give me a hint after a while if I don't figure it out.
It's not like you can just hop in and out.
There's no connected zipline. Dang it. I'm just gonna run around, break some things, you know. The fun stuff.
Fragile. She jokes to teachers all the time. Fragile could get me there. I'd love to send me after Higgs.
Well, why didn't she show up in my private room then? God. Oh, JB, we're in good shape. Don't worry about it. I'm going back to my private room anyway. I gotta do a fragile jump to the beach, apparently. I knew eventually the game would tell me if I just sat around and walked around. However, I think it should have given me a clue in my room when I was in it, but you know, hey. It's alright.
contaminating suit. Rest is advised.
Higgs wants to connect the knots of your network with Amelie's beach. So it's pretty clear where
Lou is
you went.
BB played Forward Gaming.
So how do we get there?
I can't. But you and Amelie have a strong connection. You've been to her beach plenty of times, right? You can make the jump. You gonna come through for me?
I'll try to take him alive.
Promise me. I'm the one who finishes him off. Good. Then I'll help you get where you need to go. I can send us both at once. But I'll be right behind you.
I thought you said you couldn't go to her.
I can't. But I can go to you. By the ties that bind us together. The Dreamcatcher will lead you to her.
And then?
The Misanga will lead me to you. You're going
What's
in
up,
with
Croc?
that?
Yeah, I don't need a weapon. I'm not gonna take Lou either.
Don't need a weapon. Not taking Lou. Man. This is a play.
What?
This is a Galaxy Brain play.
Anything to eat?
Oh. Got you hooked, huh? Sam, be careful.
Worst comes to worst. Take care of Lou, alright?
Dude, Croc. Sounds like you're doing really great today.
For this to work, I'll have to touch you. Close your eyes. Now picture Amelie in her beach. You love her, right? You love her. There it is.
This is the coolest umbrella ever made, I think. Thanks, Croc. Very kind words. Much appreciated. Just wait till you see the new emotes any day now. I half expected them tonight. You're gonna freak out. Also, this game has been pretty amazing.
Amelie?
Sam? What are you doing here?
We're getting a lot of action and a lot of plot tonight.
You ready to end this? Before the end of everything? what I'm supposed to do. Keep the extinction entity safe until the slate is wiped clean. There's no stopping the sixth extinction. No matter what you, me, or anybody else does, humanity has a few 100,000 years left, tops. Why don't we just cut to the chase? Accept our fate. Let the creatures before us. We all know what's coming. Why delay the inevitable? Those of us with dooms, her, we're all bound here for a reason. We are all of us a part of the Death Strand. In this place, this fucking beach. There's no repatriation here, no. One of us dies, that's it. He goes to the other side. It's nice, huh? Lucky loser gets to put an end to this rinse and repeat bullshit once and for all. So, no BTs, no void outs, no bullshit. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. Stick versus rope. Gun versus strand. One more ending before the end. One last game over.
I am the particle of God. Come on!
What's the holdup? Racking your brain to think of a better way. Well, there ain't one. What's it all? An ending, that's what.
You're boring me, Sam.
One coming to us all.
Looks like eating those bites was the death of me. Screwed up.
There's fun to be had. Life itself's been living on borrowed time. Nothing else. If history's taught us one lesson, it's that. Where's place for us. Seriously, Sam, it's a done deal.
Damn.
I don't need the gun, Sam. I can beat you. I can beat you.
Crocodile, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I recommend doing that with all your favorite content. Why not, right?
I am the particle of God. Come on! There's fun to be had. Can't hide from my What's the hold up, Sam? Don't worry. Just getting started. Where there ain't one. What's it all for? To this land. Bring back America's glory days, just putting off the inevitable. Oh, humanity? It's fucking.
I think we're still pretty far from an ending, Tetsudo.
I don't need the gun, Sam. I can beat you. I can beat you. We've got all the time in the world.
Take this!
Well, I don't think so, Rock, but we'll see, won't we?
Had your fill yet?
We've got all the time in the world, if you don't mind omelet something. Sam? Come on. Let's have some fun. Not getting cold, are you? If you don't mind homilies. Over here, Sam. You're wide open. You okay there, Sam? Sam? Oh.
That is a really interesting way to create a fight, I'll tell you.
Just don't get it, do you? You can't stop this thing. No one can. We got doomed, Sam. This was only ever gonna end one way. So come on!
Thank you. Sorry about that. One more favor.
What the hell is this?
I
Deliver that.
Ooh! Nice. Leaf, you know, things are just more epic in water, okay? Even though this isn't water, right? This is tar. Dude Rock, I'm pretty sure this isn't the end. There's a lot more things going on.
You're getting a little touchy-feely there, Mr. Aphenphasmophobia. Well, congratulations. You won the game. Too bad you didn't stop shit. Well, get on with it. Fragile.
Guess I left a lasting impression. I'm fragile. But I'm not that fragile. This time you're the one who's going to break.
Is that right? I think you'll find our bond is made of stronger stuff. Jimmy Pillar, damn it!
Oh, what's this? You're already broken.
The fuck? I'm Higgs. I'm the particle of God that permeates all existence. What are you? Honey, you ain't nothing but damaged goods.
You are damaged goods.
Yeah! The ultimate no you. I don't know why I'm getting transport rating for that. We didn't really deliver anything. Dan Phantom, what's up? How you doing? I do not believe that it's over, Rockwell. Why don't you just... let's wait and see what happens.
There you go. As promised.
Thanks.
What took you so long?
I brought you a metaphor. Take it with you. Tell the lifers with Porter syndrome what happens when you hide behind the mask.
No. You keep it. It's better they hear it from the woman herself.
One more thing. Your little one managed to bring it here by picturing it as equipment. You mind? Babysitting sucks. So where should I send you? Back east?
He doesn't need your help.
Interesting take, Citrus.
Network. And he's got me. We can jump east together.
Lucky him.
We appreciate everything you've done for us, we really do. But we're good for now. Besides, I'm sure they need you back at Fragile Express.
Yeah. Better to scoop up all the pieces and put them back together. Wouldn't want to settle for anything less than perfection.
Fragile.
We're square, nothing owed, nothing left to say. So long, Sam.
Come on. Let's go. We still have work to do.
Dan Phantom, I didn't make you do anything.
Do you still believe in me? Even without Higgs, I am a walking time bomb. I can end it all just like that. But what I want, what I have always wanted, was to be a part of it. For us all to be one. What?
Tell me the truth. Was this all for you or all for Bridget?
This is for our country. For our future, that is the truth.
I hear you, Dan. I think you'll like it.
There's something that you need to know, Sam. When you were back east, I slipped out of here and I went to visit you.
What? You lied? Fuck me. You have any idea what it took for me to get here?
You wouldn't have come if I hadn't. You didn't care about America or bridges. But we did know one thing you did care about. Something you were willing to cross a continent for.
I told you guys.
A reason to build the UCA.
Like 5 episodes ago, we couldn't trust her.
It was Die Hard Man's idea.
Great. So I'm Mario and you're Princess Peach. You're right. I never gave a shit about this country. I have no ties to anything or anyone but you.
I'm so sorry, Sam. But it all worked out in the end.
guess that's taken care of.
I know you have questions, but can you save them? For after?
Sure.
Let's go home.
How do we do it? Do we jump like Fragile?
No. The beach goes the whole way. We run. Together.
Run?
Yeah. Like Mario and Princess Beach.
Huh. That's a line, alright. No, she definitely did, Captain Cypher, but, like, everybody saw that coming. Something tells me this will not end well. Pepito, the story can be over the top at times. The game itself is not ridiculous.
President Bridget Strand. So you finally invited me to the beach. Remember this? It's the same gun. And now I'm using it to make things right. You were supposed to make the world whole, not fuck it all up.
Okay, then. Get on with it. There is no atonement. Not for us.
Pepito, it is a very different kind of game. I understand after playing it for however long I have. It's very divisive. I understand that. However, I've had a great time with it.
It can't be.
Thanks for being here, Dan Phantom. Thanks for the sub, Croc. Much appreciated. As you can see, we're tying together a few strands of the story here. And yeah, that manatee on the screen was very well placed. Slightly anticlimactic, yes.
It's me. John. Remember?
That one was right on his face. Oh boy. Thanks, Dan. And thanks for being here, Pepito.
I'm so sorry.
Put the manatee right on his face at lay epic moment.
Give me back my BB.
You're looking in the wrong place.
God, I don't want to fight this guy again. I've already fought him twice.
BB!
Emily?
I don't know, Pepito. This is a blind play. I have no idea. I honestly don't think it is, but we'll see. I don't know. I managed to avoid all the spoilers for this game for over a year, which is pretty epic. There is a lot happening, I agree. We have definitely built quite a bit to this point.
The hell?
Whoa, Sam, it's me. Sorry, didn't mean to startle you.
Where am I?
Back east of the Tar Belt. Your private room. You have Amelie to thank for that.
Jerbear, he's dead.
We don't know.
Ostensibly dead.
Back east?
No, but after she saw to you, she contacted HQ and left us a message.
Saying what?
I'm going to finish what Bridget started. Just that, and then... gone.
Bridget. I saw Bridget on the beach.
Sam, please. You yourself burned her body, remember? She wouldn't have remained on the beach. Couldn't have. Not even if it was her daughter's beach.
Check the logs.
We have been led
You've
to
got him,
believe
don't
that
you?
Fragile
Sorry,
killed him after we
didn't
beat the
get
crap
any
out
of
of him.
The only record we have
However,
is
we
the one
didn't
in your
see
head.
him get killed.
What else do you remember?
And in a Kojima story, that means he can come back at any point.
He took Die Hardman hostage.
The director?
That part you believe?
Well, it would explain why we haven't heard from him for so long. I always suspected him. But now I'm starting to piece together.
We like you
a
too, Dan. Thanks for being
different
here.
narrative. Something's been bothering me, you see. We've been operating on the assumption that Higgs was controlling Cliff. But that can't possibly be correct. Because Higgs is gone, and Cliff is still causing trouble.
You think Cliff is the mastermind?
Yes. He's likely holding Amelie and the director captive on the beach.
And that's where I'm going. Wait a minute. Where's Fragile?
She's safe here with us. But so long as you're over there, she won't be able to send you to the beach.
What?
You must understand, Sam. While you were unconscious, the situation changed.
Cliff is
quite a
Mads
bit.
Mikkelsen, Rock.
We'll explain everything. I promise. But first, you should rest. All right?
Fuck rest. I'm going back to that beach.
And little Lou doesn't need a break either, I take it? Sam, you helped us extend the chiral network from coast to coast. And you dealt with Higgs, the UCA's enemy #1. We couldn't have come this far without you. But there is still one final step. We have to swear in a new president and establish a functioning government. Only then will America be whole again.
Why don't you save that shit for someone who cares? I've done my part. Fuck America. We've got bigger problems now.
I hear you, Sam.
Government is the least of our concerns at this point. Cliff has Amelie, which means there may not be anything left to govern come tomorrow. If tomorrow comes at all.
I agree,
Why aren't we out
Papito.
there doing something about it? I don't care what she is, only that we get her back.
Right you are. Rescuing Amelie and averting the 6th extinction are one and the same. But neither will be possible unless you first come back east. We are in no position to give you orders, of course. But believe me when I say, it is the only way.
Sam, everyone's here but you.
Fragile transported us back to headquarters.
You okay?
Never been better. Oh. Delivering so many people in such a short amount of time is new.
Mama. No, Logne.
Yeah, I'm here too. Figured I should lend a hand.
We're all waiting for you, Sam.
No way in hell am I hauling myself all the way back there. Come on, Fragile. Let's do this.
I can't, Sam. And not just because I'm a wreck. It isn't safe to use the beaches to move people anymore.
Chiral spikes have become far more frequent, possibly as a result of expanding the network nationwide. Too many beaches sharing the same space, wires get crossed, and so forth. You can see the toll it's taking on the network itself.
With things the way they are, it's too dangerous to risk jumping through a beach. Even if I reach a beach, there's no telling where I'll come out on the other side. And I could get stuck in there. That's why I can't go to you either. But if I could get to the entrance of the beach, I should be able to get you there.
The beaches are still there after all. I can personally attest to that.
So yeah.
Yes, Pepito, I've seen Alloy in the game.
But once you have, I promise I'll take you to Amelie. Straight to her beach.
The two of you share a very special connection. Your dreamcatcher, her Kipu. They are no mere trinkets. They are singular, irreplaceable totems, embodiments of your shared memories. Two sides of a coin. The price of entry to her beach. Dreamcatchers are a product of Native American tradition, that of the Ojibwe people, to be precise. They were said to ward off nightmares, to alter one's dreams. If Dooms is indeed Amelie's gift to us, her shared dream of our future, perhaps your totem is an invitation to change it. A test, challenging you to find hope amid their hopelessness.
Heartman's cool. Heartman's a true
While we await
bro.
your return, I'll search the beach for Amelie and the director. I doubt my ties to them are strong enough, but better that than sitting around doing nothing.
I'll see if I can't find something in the records on the three of them. Maybe they're more connected than we know.
We're waiting for you. The way home should be easier, right? Hurry back east. You already know the way. And when you get here...
Oh. Finders keepers. Now, get out of there, and make sure you head east, towards Lake Knot City. There's no cargo to deliver this time. Or rather, you're the cargo. That's the mission.
Gross.
Yeah, you said it. You said it, Norman. Alright, so I guess I gotta travel across the country. I guess the good news is I can build for speed because I don't need to deliver anything.
This child is special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate?
Either that,
I haven't used one yet, Rock, but I think that might change for this mission.
A bridge.
Oh, episode 10, Die Hard Man, okay. So much for that being the end, right, Rock? Alright, somebody can explain to Play It Forward Gaming why I was refusing zip lines.
Sam, it's Hartman. Be advised that chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically. No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
This guy don't look right.
Thanks, Commander. Can I not get my shit? I know I can't teleport, but at least I want to get some items. I don't even have my speed pack. Pepito, I'm going to show you what ziplines do right now.
What the hell should I do now? This is fucking pointless.
As you can see, I broke my rule here. Because I'm not actually transporting anything, so you know what? F it. I'm breaking the rules for this particular mission, though. But I haven't used them in any other part of the game. But now it seems like we are getting close to the end. I don't think we're at the end, even... Not like, you know, we thought it was... Some people thought it was already over, but I think we still have a ways to go, but... Since I'm not actually transporting anything... I might use a couple. After all, that's what it's all about, right? Building and using what we've made for each other.
Listen to what I say. Keep it in mind. This son of mine.
I absolutely love building stuff for other people in this game. It's part of the huge fun, actually. You do have to unlock zip lines. You get them at a certain point in the game, Pepito. You don't start off with them. So the game basically gives you like a drip feed of new progression unlocks, and one of them is the zipline, which is a very powerful piece of tech. They give it to you when you get to the mountain area, but we did the mountains on this stream in the hardcore way it was meant to be done. The baby's name is indeed Lou, yes. Captain Spandex, don't go off. Oh no. Hey, look at that manatee. A glorious creature. Thanks for being here, Captain Spandex, and thank you so much, Crocodile, for your 9th gifted sub. Much appreciated.
Just like you talk.
Pathetic. Whatever. Fuck it. I'm heading back east.
I walked all the way to the zipline only to see that it's not connected to anything. Shit, this is a mule camp. Pepito, they may have just not been able to set up a network. You have to set up more than one, obviously. One zipline station won't do it for you. You gotta set up something to connect to it. I could build it. Somebody else could build it, you know? It's about building stuff for other people to use. And yes, thanks again, gang. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the manatees, as always. And no, I have not played Breath of the Wild at this time. Yes, it is instanced. I don't know how you get you get put in an instance with a bunch of other players. I'm sure it's like hundreds. And yes, Pepito, it's all about building a world. You can play offline if you want. And then you'll have to do it with nothing. But the whole point of the game, one of the major points of the game, is building and using things that other people have created. Oh, man. Let's hope somebody's got an attachment to that zipline anyway. Captain Spandex, I like it a lot. This would have been in my top 5 games of 2019, if not my game of the year. had I have had the same experience that I'm having with it now, which is debatable because it wouldn't have ran at 60 on my PlayStation 4, nor would it have looked so good. But again, if this experience could be repeated, it definitely would have been in my top games last year. I bet there's not even a connection to this stupid thing. Sure, I bet it does, MWax. I haven't played it on there, but I'm sure it does. However, there is a difference between 30 and 60. I know everyone will say that there isn't. I don't want to have that argument tonight, but for me, there is a difference. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a point where you don't need any more FPS, right? But the difference between 30 and 60 is significant in my opinion, and there are a lot of other upgrades to the PC version as well. So again, I'm just trying to be professional here and say that I can't compare this experience to the one that I would have had on PS4 1-to-1. Would I have still had a blast? Probably. But I can't compare A to B. I can only say what my experience has been here. Midnight Redux, thank you so much. 27 freaking months. Love it. Thank you for that glorious manatee. We're making our way back across the nation right now. I wonder if I can fab myself some gear if I go to one of these other places on the network. You know, once we're through the mountains, it should be smooth sailing outside of BTs. Captain Spinix says, I don't find all the micromanagement systems annoying. I don't know. I'm a PC gamer. The micromanagement systems in this game are nothing. In fact, I found the game very intuitive in terms of your setup, and the progression drip, I think, it nails it to the sweet spot. Owlix, thanks so much for the sub. 2 months. A glorious-looking manatee to help us on our voyage across the states. Once we're out of the mountains, it should be a smooth ride. Captain Spandex, in fact, I would say that I'm more fascinated by the fact that they managed to gamify holding and carrying things and walking them around. It is not, as many have tried to portray it in a negative manner, a walking simulator. I've played walking simulators that I love. Check out Edith Finch if you haven't. I love that game, and that's a walking simulator. This is not a walking simulator.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
All right, now we got a bit of stuff to do. We have a bit of gear to help us out a little bit. speed suit should help our travel significantly through here. No doubt we still have a long way to go.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts.
Evening, duelist.
To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the Death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow
Pepito, there is
involved
combat,
in
yes.
early BB
There are some
experiments.
combat-heavy segments.
However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that
Some
these
combat you have to do,
battlefields of his
and some
are
combat
at
you don't
least
have to do.
partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal
I'm gonna grab a water.
Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
I got good news for you guys. I got a Diet Pepsi instead. That way we can stay up a little later. Ooh yeah. Getting wild with the manatees. Captain Spandex says, is there any game you can accurately compare this to? I have to finish it first.
Weapons restriction.
I do a lot of talking about what I'm feeling, about what I'm playing as I play it with this. My final assessment may be a little bit more professional than my open thoughts. But I have meant everything I've said during the course of the game. Whether or not that coalesces into the exact same opinion at the end, that's a different story. But you guys, you know, you have the experience of experiencing it with me. One of the reasons I do think that it is so that the PC audience is more accepting of it than the console audience is that it's more of an experimental work from the top down. I tend to like that more, just in general, because we're so used to so many different like offerings on Steam. That's just a theory. By the way, I like Rygar for NES. I like that game a lot. I can't compare it to something one-to-one. I think this game's really smart. When you boil it down any game, you know, you can make it sound ridiculous. Like, this is a game about walking around, or this is a game about shooting a gun, or this is a game about swinging a sword. You can do that to anything, right? You can make any game sound stupid. Karnov, that game, Karnov is hardcore, man. What really is the clincher for this game is all the online asynchronous actions, because much like in the game, you're alone, but you're really not alone. And you can choose how much you want to engage with, you know, the silent isolation of it all, or, you know, the helping hands of other players, including yours. I think that's fascinating, and many other games have incorporated asynchronous play with other people in various capacities, right? From the messages in Dark Souls to other stuff, but this game, it ties very intimately in with the game mechanics and the game theme in a different kind of level. Should have brought a few ladders. I wonder if we can try a very, very bold shortcut here. It might be lethal. Hey, why not, right? This is probably a bad idea, but hey, we're just chilling, right?
Next level trust is you. Next level trust is
I've done some duelists, don't you worry. We're gonna do them. I definitely have not done all the optional quests. There's tons of them. And they do unlock a lot of cool stuff. I like that you're not forced into doing them. But I do like they also provide very, you know, valuable equipment and story threads. Not much story threads, though. Mostly just valuable equipment. Yes, I met Conan, obviously. Everybody meets Conan. You have to, I think. I think he's a necessary link. Duelist, that's absolutely true. You know what? I don't mind though. Let's, you know, we're going back across. I do love building stuff for other players. I don't love falling down so much. I am glad that I think if we can get out of here, we can be done with mountains for the rest of this journey. Which will be very, very nice. We're almost done with the mountain segment. This was a pretty cool shortcut, actually. If it pans out. Part of the reason the game is cool, man, it feels good to help other people, you know? Can you troll people? Yes, you can. You can build a ladder to a bad place. You can do that stuff. Of course, they'll get trolled by it, and then they'll take it out of they'll remove it from their game. But you can do it, yeah. The equivalent of, like, try jumping. You can do that. But you're incentivized to want to help people, because people aren't going to like your stuff if you provide bad, you know, if your stuff doesn't help. You can do both. That is true. I have a manatee. Alright, great. We should be done with the mountain segments.
Beginning scan. Scanning.
Theoretically. You never know what's going to happen, but...
ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
It's been a real long time since you've been to the Timefall farm.
It's so kind.
Hey, I got a lot of respect for what you're doing.
Everyone does.
Wow, cool. See, I didn't even unlock that human detection scanner last time. That would have been handy. I have become quite the accomplished courier, though.
Take care of yourself, Sam. And come back again any...
Yeah.
Good work. Order available.
Forgot about my bots. Always gotta have your little guys working for you. This journey should be pretty swift from here on out. Barring any unforeseen complications. Oh, later, Dr. Mono. I could use a vehicle.
Restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Shredded, that's a heating pack on my shoulders. Gives me battery charge and heat against the cold. Strider, there are a lot of handy gadgets that you may not unlock in a playthrough if you're not a completionist. Captain Spandex, I will say that it is actually atypical of me to enjoy a Kojima game, so this game really surprised me. And what I want to see next is a horror game from him. A lot of great elements leaning into that in this game. I think you should just go for it. Yeah, Rock, we do need that to happen, I agree. I don't want to go up there.
Sam, you're not going to believe what I found.
I don't know, I believe just
It's
about anything.
about the BP experiments, their true purpose. According to official records, they were continued in secret on the order of President Strand, supposedly with the primary objective of developing BT detectors and preventing void-outs. Any advancements that could be applied to the fields of chiral communications and beach research were meant to be of purely secondary benefit. But it turns out, that's just the cover story.
Of course.
The truth is, Sam, BBs were originally conceived as catalysts for the operation of the chiral network. They're integrated into the infrastructure of Knot cities for that very reason. Every single one you've brought into the fold. It was
Captain
probably
Spandex.
Amelie herself who installed them as
The
she
interesting
moved
thing about
west
this game
with
is
the first
no
expedition,
spoiler on its own
carrying
can
out
actually
the
spoil
mother's
it for you.
grand plan.
Because it requires you
Sacrifice
have to
after
have knowledge of
sacrifice
every
on the
piece of the
altar of
puzzle in order to
progress.
put it together.
President Strand told the people what
At
they
least
wanted
that's
to
how I
hear
feel.
and did what she thought
None
had
of
to
these
be
on their
done.
own would mean anything to me.
Also, America could be whole again. But I'm starting to wonder if it didn't cost her her soul. The chiral network is our greatest creation, our proudest achievement, and our guiltiest sin. I don't know how to feel about it all. Maybe if we knew more about Cliff and the BB experiments, we'd be better placed to judge. I'll be in touch.
Thanks for nothing, dead man. No, I agree. I agree, Captain Cypher. This is spoiler-free territory. However, the game is, like, you know, over a year old, so there's a little bit different rules. It's not like we're dropping Last of Us spoilers in chat. I'm just getting lazy now. I didn't even check that water. But you know, it's been a long journey for us, for Sam, and for everyone at home watching. But we're actually getting pretty close to our final destination. It's pretty funny. I mean, this mission, obviously, a pessimist would be like, this mission is just busy work to pad the length of the game. But I think it's an important thing to show us just how far we've come connecting the world and how much, like, how we've changed the world, really. Should have made some blood bags. Yeah, Captain, I totally get it. Believe me. The point is not lost on me. Hey, Taylor Swift used my generator. I always knew Tay-Tay would come around and start using my equipment in Death Stranding. Alright, where are we? Oh, we're getting there. We are almost there. Hey, look, it's my generator. It's still here. I made this many, many days ago. Should be the home stretch. Spendix, if you gotta go, I understand. Thanks for coming. I legit don't know how close
Sam,
this
is to the end.
I see you're coming up on late
I haven't
none.
played it.
Stay strong. We're all rooting for you to finish the job and come home safe. By the way, I've made more progress in a certain investigation. It seems that Clifford Unger willingly put his own child in the care of the scientists conducting the BB experiments. But he did so completely unaware of their true intentions. This is pure speculation, but I think when Cliff found out about their plans, he attempted to reclaim custody. And after he failed, the BB remained in the program's care. In which case, he would have every reason to bear a grudge towards the president, the woman who allowed it all to happen, don't you think? But just because President Strand is dead, doesn't mean his hate died with her. No, I think he redirected it towards Bridges, towards you and Amelie and anyone close to the director. And now that hate is driving him to set in motion the last Stranding, to bring an end to the world as we know it. Why else would Cliff hold Amelie hostage on the beach? He must know that she's an EE. There's no time to lose. You have to save her and the director. Though I still don't understand how he managed to travel to her beach in the first place. There must be more to their relationship.
The plot thickens.
I'll see what I can find. Got a moment, Sam? It's about the director. So there's no way he could have made the jump to Amelie's beach if they didn't share a strong personal connection, right? Well, I looked, and I couldn't see one.
I'm right outside. Couldn't this wait?
The network should have contained something, anything, but there was nothing whatsoever. His entire life prior to his tenure with Bridges has been redacted. His name, his past, everything. There's no telling who he was. Which led me to consider another possibility. What if it isn't the director and Amelie who have a connection, but the director and Clifford Unger? And what if that connection is what facilitated the director's jump to Amelie's beach? If it's those two who have a personal history, then it might explain why Cliff is holding the director hostage as well. But even if that were the case, it doesn't answer the bigger question. How the hell did the two of them end up on Amelie's beach?
Sam, Hartman here. There's something else I'd like you to consider. A guess, albeit an
Count
educated
Pickles? Yes,
one,
I was a fan of
concerning
Lost
Cliff's
until it
objective.
ended. Until the end.
Somehow, with the aid of the chiral network,
Seasons
our
1 through
individual
4.
beaches have begun to
Yes.
coalesce, resulting in the formation of a single massive seam.
I watched it every week
Should this
religiously.
process continue, there is a risk
I thought
that
it was
BTs
terribly
will
handled.
flood across into our world, bringing about a death stranding on a
You can only be strung
heretofore
along so many
unprecedented
times
scale.
before you get, before you just say
Now,
fuck it.
Clifford Unger's battlefields and my own beach appear to be unaffected by this phenomenon, existing entirely in isolation. They do not and have never intersected with others. But what if there were another class of beach, one that exists on a higher plane, that was responsible for setting this process in motion? And what if the beach in question were none other than Amelie's? Cliff may have summoned the director, but I believe his true aim was to seize control of Amelie's beach, to exploit its power over every other beach, and trigger the last Stranding. It's the only rational explanation for Cliff's actions, which is why
Yeah, Lost
you
was,
have to
again,
stop him.
I liked it until I realized that they didn't
Hartman's
even
right,
know what was
then
going
we're in
on.
serious trouble.
And they admitted to that.
Using the chiral network in Amelie's beach to trigger the last Stranding? That's why Higgs went after Amelie, wasn't it? If it
Eventually,
was Cliff who
just
put him up
mysteries
to
for
it.
mystery's sake does not work.
It all fits.
But it took a lot of
With the
seasons
last
to get there.
Stranding, he'll finally have his revenge against the world that stole his life and his child. You've got to stop him, Sam. You've got to make the jump to Amelie's beach as soon as possible. Get in and get her back. It's our only hope. If you can't, then we're all doomed.
Oh wow, I didn't know you can go to camera mode of the cutscenes. That's badass.
I found out I was gonna be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you, your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't. I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. Sorry it took me so long.
We're not underwater. We're in the BB tank, obviously.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John. Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
That's true, MX, that's true. Die Hard Man. What a name. What a name. Ah, crap. Not another mission in, like, some war scenario. Oh, Kojima. Like, I liked the war segment thing once, but this is the third time. And yes, MWAX, now it's Vietnam. We did World War I, World War II, now it's Vietnam. If I would have known this was going to happen, I would have brought a bunch of blood bags and guns in here. Like I said, I enjoyed the conceit once. It was very cool and very weird and very trippy. But this is the third time. And frankly, I'm sick of fighting Mads Mikkelsen. I get it. It's supposed to show like what a military badass he is. That's his character here. It's not working for me. Getting him to seeing him light a cigarette and like doing military commands with his hands was cool. All right, it was cool. Like the first 20 times. We've seen variants of this scene quite a few times now. Rock, I don't think you get it, okay?
I want my baby back.
Open fire.
Didn't have enough blood to shoot my gun. Man, I need more blood bags or something. Rock, very bold. You figured it out.
Die hard, man. Where are you, baby? My name is Clifford. I want my baby back. Where are you, baby? I need you, baby. Baby. Die hard, man. It's all my fault. I want my baby back. I'll make it right. Baby. I need you.
I get it. He wants his baby back. We get it.
I just want you to be happy. I'll make it right.
Gavin, I could murder some ribs right now.
I just want you to be happy. I'll make it right. It's all my fault.
It is rocking. You know how much I hate stealth missions.
Disengage. Baby.
Light him up. We need reinforcements. Go, go, go.
Get my baby.
It's a beautiful environment, like every other one in this game, Captain Cypher. I just think it's hilarious that Kojima had to staple in a stealth combat mission. Like he couldn't live without it. Okay, I'm really low on blood bags. This is a problem. I need to get more.
I just want you to be happy.
Open fire. Light him up. Game on, motherfucker.
I believe this whole game was just a vessel so that Mads could say that.
Disengage.
Baby.
Sorry, I gotta get these blood bags, otherwise I can't even shoot my gun since the gun shoots blood. Don't ask. I've only got... I need more blood bags. Lord.
We need reinforcements. Move!
Hi, Erlen.
It's my baby. I'll make it right. I'm sorry. Open fire. Light him up. Won that fast and bounce.
This mission is like the most Kojima thing ever.
Engage. I'll make it right. Light him up. I need backup.
Jesus Christ, how many times do I need to kill this guy?
We need reinforcements. Move! Move! Die hard, man.
Zellars, hey hey.
My name is Clifford Unger.
Finally! Headed down that guy like, what, 4 or 5 times? I agree, Zellars. That fight was unnecessary. But hey, it was a Kojima stealth section. I get it. Hey, Zellars, I'm great. How are you? Like, they really wanted to make that fight feel like a prolonged battle where you had to get power-ups and...
Baby, we're getting out of here. I promise.
Baby. I want my baby.
Give me back my baby.
Are you clear, Donger?
Who are you?
Are you the
Sudden,
father?
that's all you ever want. Fair enough, Sutton, fair enough.
They told me your name was Sam Porter. But you were Sam Bridges. My bridge to the future. Sam, you bring people together. You're their bridge to the future.
We knew that in the first 5 minutes, man.
Come on, Sam. Stand up.
That's right, Whites.
Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell. It was you that brought us home.
An A, not bad, I'll take it. I'll just keep waking up in this room. It's like Groundhog Day. Oh yes, that's wonderful, Zellars.
Sam, are you okay? I reviewed your logs. It looks like you were caught in a supercell and emerged an instant later on the other side of Ground Zero. Not far from Port Knot City.
How'd I wind up here then?
Remember Victor? He found you lying unconscious.
I also told you, Zellars, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Multiple times. I also told you they've had that shit ready to go.
He said, give me back my BB.
Impossible.
For a long time, actually.
He gave me this. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. Something about the BBs, maybe. About how they were made. It didn't feel like he was trying to hurt us. It felt like he just wanted to talk.
But you said you saw him holding the director captain on the beach.
Yeah.
It's not like your prediction was some out of left field thing. Hey, Malcor, I haven't seen... What's up, Malcor? I haven't seen the Pope in here for a while.
I've got something you should see. Found it in the archives while I was digging around. It's a pre-recorded message from the director labeled, "If I don't come back."
Alright, we got something here.
All right. This message is insurance, in case something happens to me. For Bridges' eyes only. And I sure as hell hope that's who's watching.
Here we go.
I got a little present from Emily. Said she'd take me to the beach if I wanted. But I'd need this doll to show me the way. It's a trap. It has to be. But I've decided to play along. You've all been playing along too, haven't you? You know this mask hides more than just my face. Well, Emily's a blank slate too. No past, no record she ever existed. She's a ghost. And the thing about ghosts, I never met Emily in person. Have you? Ever seen her in the flesh, shook her hand, touched her? The original team we sent was divided into two groups. Emily was with the first. Mama and Hartman were with the second. They had no direct contact with her.
Yes. Amelie's group was wiped out in Edge Knot City. Everyone but her. Everyone who could say whether or not she exists.
Bullshit. She's real. We've touched, all right? She and I both.
Well, I've only ever interacted with her hologram.
I'm telling you, I've met her. In person. Lots of times when I was little.
Yes, but on the beach.
Here's what the president had to say about her daughter. Emily was born on the beach. There her Ka remained, though her Ha came to this world. This division of body and soul forced her to spend most of her childhood in the hospital. But though her health was poor, her Doom's numbers were off the charts. Her supernatural talents blossomed as she grew older and overcame her limitations. By the time she was 20, she could travel to and from the beach, body and all. And that's where she started spending all of her time. Now, if you wanted to get in touch with Emily, it was via hologram or nothing. The president insisted on that. I swore an oath to the president and to America. As far as I was concerned, her word was law. So when she said Amelie was her daughter and the best candidate to succeed her, I believed it. But when the archives were restored, I couldn't resist testing out my access privileges. And that's how I found out Bridget was diagnosed with uterine cancer in her 20s and couldn't have children. You see, doesn't add up, does it? There's no way Amelie could be Bridget's biological daughter. So where'd she come from? Who is she? Is she even real? How can we be sure that Amelie is an extinction entity when we don't even know if Amelie is Amelie? Hell, for all I know, the EE theory might be bullshit. But if it's not, if she's the cause of the death stranding,
This could have been a little tighter,
then
the story, I
have to
think.
accept her invitation. I've loaded my gun with hermetic rounds. Sam's blood. It connects my gun to her.
Zedlar's, I really, really, really like it.
All of us.
I didn't enjoy that last segment too much, to be honest.
Which means I should be able to take it with me
But
to the beach.
overall,
I'm gonna stop
really loving
what
it.
she started.
And I do feel like the story could still relay what Kojima wants to relay without being quite so convoluted. Unnecessarily so, it seems at times.
No powers. Nothing special. Don't have dooms. I can't repatriate like Sam either. Don't know
Like,
the
you can
first
follow
thing
it, but,
about
like,
dying. I had never tried it.
It's trying to, like, dissect a choose-your-own-adventure book at sometimes, where it's like, you gotta go read page 70 to understand page 40.
Every single battlefield.
It's not that complicated, but it's laid out in a fashion that makes it
No matter how terrible it
far
got,
more convoluted than it should be.
I never died. Because all I ever did was run from death. Well, I gotta go. She's calling for me. Bridges, don't let me down.
Angry Lazarus. I haven't, Zedlar's, no.
After he recorded this,
It's perfect, flawless. Well, I don't agree with that, Sutton.
or rather,
I will say I've enjoyed the game a lot so far.
He had a gun to Bridget when I saw him. Then Cliff showed up.
That doesn't make it
took him
perfect.
away.
I thought he went to the beach to confront Amelie.
Yeah, she was there too. She was the one who got me out.
It's so obvious to me now. I can't believe I didn't see it sooner. It was Amelie who...
No, here we see that. This is what I mean. Every time, it's just like, all right, we get it. You don't need to put plot twists on plot twists on plot twists.
The chiral network dropped out. According to Luckna, it won't be long before it's completely unusable.
So all our hard work was for nothing.
Yeah,
Let me
Zedlar's, I'm
finish
actually
what I was
wondering
saying,
if I should
Sam.
stop
I'll
now
tell him.
and do it
Try
tomorrow or not. I don't know how much game's left. This is all raw.
You should be resting.
I know.
This isn't blind play, true blind play.
I need to tell you something. I had a little chat with Higgs back on the beach. Didn't take much to make him talk.
You say why he betrayed you?
He said it was part of her plan.
Really? Okay.
She was their leader. The terrorist void outs, the whole extinction agenda, Amelie was behind it all.
Like hell she was.
I know you don't.
Now this I
want to
called,
believe it,
like a long time
but
ago,
it lines
actually.
up with what Die Hard Man said.
Not that that was a genius act or anything, but I knew that Amelie was a bad guy.
At first, he was looking to expand his territory, and I had a power he could use. At least, that's how he ended up working with me. He was no terrorist. He just wanted to reach more people. But then she shows up with abilities that put mine to shame. Hell, she could even control BTs. So Higgs decides to go with her. And that's when she turned him into her agent of extinction.
Amelie gave Higgs his power.
Yep, she made him her homo demons.
What about Bridget? You care to tell me what she was doing on the beach? You got an answer for that, too?
I know it's a lot to swallow. But Higgs said himself that Amelie is an extinction entity. I looked inside his pod, and there was no BB in there. Take a good look at what was. It's the same doll Die Hard Man had. This is their bridge baby. There's this idea that the terrorists brought back BB tech and Bridges was just following suit. It's garbage. Their methods and yours are completely different. Your BB links you to the world of the dead. Their doll links them to Amelie and her beach.
You know who else had dolls like this?
We do.
Cliff. He was carrying them on the battlefields. Cliff, Higgs, the director. All three of them were drawn in and controlled by this extinction entity. And who is this EE really? Is it Bridget? Is it Amelie?
All I can say is that the answers are on the beach. What she wants and why.
If we get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can still avert the last stranding.
You've got to find her, Sam.
Whoever she really is.
She's waiting for you on the beach. Hurry back east.
Sam, the connection's unstable, so I'll keep this short. We have a job for you. Fragile's condition is deteriorating. If she slips into a coma, there's a chance her soul might become stranded on the beach. She needs cryptobiotes fast. Luckily for us, Fragile Express keeps a stockpile there in Port North City. So we'd like you to grab some for us while you're in the area. All
Really gonna do me like this? We're this late into the game and you're making me do a fetch quest now?
Critical.
Lordy.
You know what day it is today, BB? Today would be a very special day if your mommy hadn't. You're not born yet. But the more candles, the merrier, right? Soon it'll be time for you to come out into the real world. I promise.
Oh, snap. I just figured it out.
And then...
I just figured it out.
we can have a real party. Well, happy birthday.
Sam, check the terminal for available orders.
Yeah, okay, well, Captain Cypher, I appreciate that. I guess, you know, I do want to see where this ends, but I think we can do it together tomorrow night. Make it clean. Alright, I'm glad you guys are okay with that. That makes, you know, we'll all be at a reasonable hour tomorrow. Start fresh. And then we go until we finish. I have had a blast with this game so far. It's had its quirks. I mean, there ain't no Kojima game without quirks. Thanks, Sutton. Yeah, tomorrow we'll just go. We'll just go and finish this darn thing. It's been a ride. It's been a ride. It's been a ride that I've enjoyed a lot. I'm going to host Kim, if you're interested in Crisis Core. That's a blast from the past. I'll probably watch it for a couple minutes before I pass out. I want to say thank you for everybody who showed up. Thanks for all the follows. Thanks for all the subs. Thanks for all the telling your friends about the stream. That one I really like. Thanks, Sutton. I do appreciate that. It takes 25 to trigger the manatee, just in case you want to know. I had to change that because Melkor kept spamming.
I know, it must be tough.
Thanks so much for everything. You guys are a great community, and I'm glad you guys come out and play games with me. It's been a real ride. I'm so glad that this game came to PC so I could enjoy it with y'all. I'm actually really surprised by this game, in case you don't already know. I did not expect to even like this game, and I ended up really liking it, despite the all of its quirks. And I am looking forward to seeing where this goes tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to host Kim. Please come join me tomorrow evening for what I believe will be the exciting conclusion, based on where we're at in this game, where I thought it would end a couple times now. Thanks so much, y'all. And maybe tomorrow the emotes will be here. I am told that the emotes are like a day away. That's what I'm told. And believe me, guys, they are awesome. You're going to be spamming these in every channel that you go to Twitch on. They're so cool. I can't wait for you to see them. Peace out. Victory for Ricky. The best hero pawn. Peace out. Death Stranding tomorrow. Later on, y'all. Have a great night. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Bye.